Welcome back, everybody. Uh, Today we're going to ride 19 North. We're going to start right here, right off of 50 there at the Adamston exit. We're going to ride to Westover, right there at the mall. There's a lot there in between there. You got Fairmont and Riversville, however you want to say that. But this is a good ride. It's just the roads are not the best. So right as soon as we start off here, um, we're going right under 50 right here, and we get going down to right from here for a little bit here. This road is absolutely terrible. Um, I don't know how it's never been fixed. Plus, they got that laydown yard right there for that construction company, and they drag out everything. They got stone everywhere. But this road right here is probably some of the worst uh, I've ridden on. Uh, from about right there on, that's not bad. All that roughness there stopped. But the 19 from north is not a great road. At no point in time is it good road. It's not bad road. It's just not good either. There's a lot of slips and rough patches like that right through there. Underneath that underpass is all terrible. Now this, I think you're looking right at an hour for this ride. Yeah, an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour, and about 40 miles from right there at Adamston exit off of 50 in Clarksburg to uh, Morgantown there at the Westover exit. Now this spot right here, as you start down this hill, this is a slip too. It's rough. The this side here is way worse, but I mean, you can, it's manageable. But if you're unexpecting, it's a little rough. But it continues the little, just super rough little places and things. Um, like I said, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. So as you continue down through here, now this is for the most part trafficy for a 2 lane. Now we're coming up on another area right up here. This here's super rough right through here too. We're in this turn here, this turn off here, this if you can go out there, it takes you to the mall exit there in Bridgeport. This here is a very busy road. If you're coming around there, don't be coming around there fast. They pull right out in front of you. People turn into that road right in front of you. So it's just dangerous all the way around there. So right here at the old drive-in too, like on Saturdays, you can see that they're having sales and everything else. They have flea markets there. Um, they just watch for traffic. Usually that's it's not too bad, but just left that in there so you could see, and since their main day of operation is on Saturday and most people ride on Saturday, I just wanted to let you know that they will, there's cars pulling in now there. So right up here, at the light, you can turn left there. That's 20. Actually, I think that's the start of 20. And I mean, they run together right here, but that's 20 by itself, is what I meant. Yeah, we'll get that out too. Uh, that's the only part of 20 that I don't have any. I don't have on here. Uh, rest of 20 we did there all the way to Virginia. That was a good ride. Now, as you go up through here and stuff, you got the cemetery and then you got the school there. So, riding on Saturdays, usually you're not going to run into much school traffic. But it's not usually very trafficy through here, anyways. I mean, it is, but it's not. Uh, unless it's that time and stuff. Uh, but we'll go down through here. You got 131 cuts off to the right up here. That'll take you back to I-79 and right above Bridgeport or Saltwell exit. That's where you can jump back on that. But I mean, it's not a very long road, but that's a good little road there. We might jump on that, do a short video or something. I mean, it's a good little ride. I don't remember how long it takes to get across there. I will say that the town of Shinston has last several years been doing whatever they could to revive Main Street here. Um, there's a lot of little shops and a lot of stuff going on. It's actually enjoyable to drive through there because all them little shops and things. I mean, I think it's cool that they do that and try that, and I think they're doing good at it. So, but I think it shows with the you know having people in the town and stuff going on, and the town looks like it's surviving. So, makes a difference. I don't know if you guys noticed the different view. I I tried a different setting, like I guess a camera angle on the on my camera. It was like a different setting. It's called Super View. Uh, let me know what you think. Uh, there's sometimes I like it. Uh, in some ways I like it. Some ways I'm like, well, I don't know. I can see where you know they may not like that, but I don't know. This is the only one I've shot with that. Um, so just let me know in the comments whether you like this super view. If you like it like this, just comment yeah, and if you like it the old way, just just let me know there. But I don't know. Like I said, I can't make up my mind. It seems cool, so I guess we'll wait and find out. There's a lot of little. I don't know. I don't want to call them towns. Just like little villages. You know what I mean? There's always seem. I mean, it always seems like there's houses up to 19. You don't have any real like dead or remote areas. You're usually riding through houses. So as I say that, this is like the only little stretch here. This is nice too here too. A lot of this here you follow the river or you're close to a river on 19. For the most part now. Don't like, well, I didn't see no river there. There ain't no river over here. But for the most part, this here little town here, it's it's kind of cool. It's very small. It's also 25 mile an hour through there. I don't know if I've ever ran into any enforcement, but I don't really. I try not to speed through there, but I know people that do, and I know people that go 10 mile an hour through here too. So, but it's kind of a cool little town. There's nothing. There's no gas station, nothing like that. It's not that kind of town. Right up here, if you head off to the left there, you can go over to Mannington and in that area over there. Uh, there's a lot of we'll I don't know if we'll get it in this riding season, but like to get over there. I need to get 250 road, but that's a large road and a lot of time. So I started to one time ride it from north to south when I was up there, and ended up going another route. I probably should have done 250 first, but it is what it is. I mean, I'll get them on road. You can go out that road there; it'll run you back to 79 also. So, but yeah, we'll do what we can to get what we can. You know what I mean? We're getting to the point now, like these big roads. If they're several hour ride, plus it's an hour or so ride to them, it's making it harder to get some things put in here. But like I said, we'll get them. I'm gonna try to ride as much into this, you know, late into this season as I can. Mostly there's some roads that I want to get in the, you know, with the foliage and stuff. There was several roads we done this year that I wish we could have done in with the leaves changing and or off the trees. There was a couple we were going down south that I wish the leaves were off the trees, but I mean, once once the winter hits, it's or the late fall hits there, and the leaves are all gone. I'll be wishing that you know. So this here little town here, I'm gonna murder this name is Mongahay or whatever. Uh, it is an actually nice town. You have to drop off at 19 here, and off to the right, and Main Street and stuff like that's down by the river. It's not up here, but I mean they got some stuff up here too. You know what I mean? But most of the uh, city stuff is down there. But yeah, I got a buddy who I ride with and close friends with. He lives in this town, and he's like to beat me to death for I never can pronounce the name of that town. It's one of those words that I stumble over all the time. Or whatever, however you say that stuff. from there on up here, most of it you're riding alongside the river. There is a couple work zones here. Looks like they're working on the road sides, maybe falling off or something. But the one light was kind of long. The other one was pretty quick. I had to stop at both of them, so I would say that them are short lights here. So it is what it is. I don't know how long they'll be there. It didn't look like they were in any hurry here. Coming in, they I don't know what just happened right there. Oh yeah, if you would have went out that road, out Country Club Road right there, uh, that runs you back into like if you get off at exit 132 and come on through town there, uh, that'll run you back to there at Fairmont. You got the college and stuff. Let's see. All this down there. Most of that's like college dorms and stuff like that. Pretty much every road that you're going to pass from there on up through here for a little bit will take you to 79 in some way, shape, or form. So, best thing I can tell you through there is uh, don't don't hang out, don't look to the left or right, just ride for, you know what I mean. It's just get through that area. The road's a little rough. It's neighborhood's a little rough. So I mean I've never had any problems in ever riding this stuff, but they say people do. And when you get in Fairmont here, you gotta kind of pay attention. Be on it here. They've got crap going on right here. Road construction. This is absolute terrible. Anything to do with Fairmont is going to be road wise is going to be terrible. This is all rough. It's broken up, and they they this is it's hard, especially if you don't know the road, uh, to try to follow 19. It zigs and zags through town and everything else. Plus, you got people and cars that just meander about, or well, I want this lane. Well, I'll take this lane, and there you are. So you gotta pay attention. For the most part, the lanes that I go in will be the lanes that you need. I'm trying to think because I messed up once because I don't that stuff right there. Uh, oh, there's always something going on up here, there, whatever. But I can't remember now. I'll have to wait as we go. But it's signed really good. It's just sometimes you don't see the signs until you know. Then you're like, oh man, I gotta switch lanes, and I hate that. So that's about the worst thing that's gonna happen. Like you might have to turn on your turn signal and skip over a lane. I'm trying to. It was yeah. I thought so. It was it was in Morgantown. I ended up in the wrong lane. Yeah. So you need in the far lane there coming out. So yeah, pay attention to that and use that far lane to take 19 on. So from there on out there, uh, 19 will run intermediately around some little areas and stuff like that. Yes, after Fairmont there. Uh, it's not like horrible riding. Intermediate stuff as you flow back and forth through little towns and stuff till you get up to. I was trying to think what that area there was called. I don't know if that's actually still Fairmont. I guess it would, yeah. I guess it's all considered Fairmont there. After you get out of town right there, Fairmont, running Rivsville, alongside the river and stuff down there. They were having a 5K run in that little town, and the the sheriff or cop or whatever, town cop, he was stopping traffic, letting people know just to watch out for the runners. You keep driving, just wanted you to be alert and watch out for everything. And he stopped me and was telling me what they were doing, and he seen what I was doing, and he was all pumped for that. He's like, "Man, that's cool." So I guess I was like, "Well, I guess that one cop thinks it's cool." Usually, when I pass cops, uh, when I go by cops while they're sitting there, radaring people, I usually get some bad looks for the most part. I don't know how that is. I don't know if you know people with cameras out and about, if they care for that or not. I don't know if I ever paid that much attention. You know what I mean? But and when he was like, "Man, that's cool," it kind of got me thinking. I was like, "Well, I wonder if they all think it's cool." And I was like, probably not." So, but I've passed a lot that are sitting out there radaring, especially out these backcountry roads that where it's like 25 and they have actually absolutely no reason to be radaring. You know what I mean? Because it'd be hard to do. The speed limit. You guys ever be on those roads that are like 55 mile an hour? You ever look at the speed limit sign and be like, how is that possible, or who come up with that? You know what I mean? I do that all the time. I don't know if anyone else does. Like, I'll be rolling out a road, especially in my truck or something. I'm like, there's, I mean, I fly for the most part, and I'm like, there's no way that you can safely do 55 mile an hour on this road. So I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, cops radar on in areas where there's no reason to radar. I'm like, all right, cool. You just sitting there looking good, I guess. That is what it is, I guess. But yeah, all the people that you see sitting alongside the road or whatever, they were all, I guess, runners in this 5K. I didn't see any signs where it started, ending, or right there was a timer and a bunch of people. But I seen them throughout, but I don't know where the layout or the map of the race was. So now we're heading back out of town here. Yeah, you can always remember when that 19 right there at the end of town. It's a 90 north, I guess, what you want to call that. But from here on up to no, there's really, I mean, you got a couple more little, I don't know if I would even call them towns. Uh, there's really nothing. Uh, but yeah, you got little gatherings alongside the road, is what I'd call it. You know what I mean? Like what we just rode through right there. And then I don't think there's anything all the way. Yeah. Until you get to the Morgantown Mall. Nothing big. Now, there's a couple bars and whatnot, and gas stations throughout up through here. Uh, I mean, there's definitely places to stop, but most of it is just this here, like little, like whatever. Now, right here, the line, the road is terrible, absolutely terrible. Just go ahead and get it in your mind now that 19 North is not a very good road. Is it rideable? Absolutely. Is it enjoyable? Absolutely. Is it smooth? No. Uh, there's a lot of sections of this that are way more rough than they should be. Way more rough than should be allowed. You know what I mean? Uh, so, but I guess that's, you know, it is what it is. I'm trying not to get political this morning, but anyways, there's sections of this road that literally should have been fixed or repaved more than a year or two or three ago. So, but that is what it is. But some of the, I mean, this is all rideable. A lot of the sections, there's before you get to the county linebacker, man, it's like thump, 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 and it's the worst thing ever, man. The worst thing ever. But most of it is not like it's got the doesn't have the wear plate or the wear on top, and it's real rough. You know what I mean? But it's not rough. It's just like unfinished blacktop. That's what it put me in the mind in riding it. You know what I mean? Like where they've ground down a little bit. That's that's what I come to the conclusion. But like I said, there's some sections in there that you really got to pay attention to what you're doing. But for the most, well, I don't want to say the most part. Do not want to say the most part. Uh, the roads are like this. I mean, you can see at no point in time. Well, there was points in time where I wondered if I was going to lose a wheel. This straightaway right here, after you cross the county line, you can see it a mile away when you're coming. But that is all 18 and dump truck running. I can't remember what they're hauling there, but there's always stuff drug out in the road. Like always, I mean, you could clearly see trucks pull out there from just, if I never said anything, you could see where the trucks were pulling out on the road. So, yeah, when you come into that long straightaway right there, be very careful because, you know, you could either run into the trucks or what they just drug out. So just keep that in mind. You know, and it's only like, what, a couple miles past the county line there. So, but yeah, I was ranting about the road. I'll quit that there. But yeah, this is 19 up to the Meadowbrook Mall. I was going to do this one video. I didn't realize it was an enjoyable ride. I didn't realize how long it actually was until I got all the footage out. You know, I was thinking, oh, it's just an hour. I'll edit out some stuff, fast forward some stuff, and be able to get this out in one video. Absolutely not. It was not. So, that being said, there, this one here will be to the Meadowbrook Mall. Then I will finish the rest of it in one video, unless I don't remember actually how much footage I had left. I think it's like, I think I got about an hour of footage after this left. So I'll try to get it out in one more video. I hope so. But you know, that being said, there, you know, you guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for you know, being a part of the channel. Just, you know, comment anything. You know, say hello. Let me know what you likes and dislikes. And just like and share the videos. It goes a long ways. It really helps, and you know, we're getting the rods in. Hopefully, we get in several more this year before the white stuff starts coming down, and you know, get as much mapped as we can. Maybe next spring here we start heading, into Ohio or other states or wherever you guys, if there's a route that you guys want to see, let me know. But you know, I really do appreciate all the views and the comments and stuff that we do get. So that stuff's really appreciated. But yeah, if let me know about this view too. Uh, I've not made up my mind yet, but I think I'm gonna stay with this view unless I get a lot of no's. So you guys be safe out there and good riding.